If you guys are seeing this video, I'm pretty amazed. Friday morning at the garage sales. I've got 6 sales I think to hit this morning, but it's currently thunderstorming out. So I don't know how many of those 6 sales are going to be open. 0 leads for the whole weekend, like 2 sales going on tomorrow, Saturday. It's Labor Day weekend, so I did not expect this to be a big weekend at the sales at all. And I think I'm right. Yep, 0 for 1. First sale I drove by had a sign up that says delayed until noon. I gotta work at 11, so no go for me. So, interesting development. I just was at a sale. It was run by like an older couple, but I asked about game stuff. They told me no, but I think it was like their son or someone that overheard me and was like, oh, you're looking for cartridge stuff? And I said, yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. And he's like, oh, let me see what I still got. He goes to the back of his garage. He stares at like this mountain of boxes for 0.2 seconds. And he's like, oh, no, they're all buried, man. It'll have to be another time. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I can come back later. I can come back tomorrow. Just like, let me know what works. And I was like, what do you have? And he's like, well, I bought out a Funko Land back in the late 90s. He's like, yeah, they were liquidating all their NES games, and I bought them all. He's like, I think it's mostly common stuff, but, you know, and I was like, you know, who knows what this guy could have? You know, he got them for 2 for $1 probably back in the late 90s. You know, maybe they were common then or really cheap then, obviously, but now, who knows what he could have. So I gave him my number. I'm upset with myself that I didn't push harder to get his number or to get him to send me a text like right then and there. So I had his number and could kind of pester him about him because he just seemed like the kind of guy that had too much going on. Like they've probably been sitting back there since the late 90s and he just has not gotten to him. So I don't know. He's got my number. I'll keep my eyes out for a phone call or a text from him, crossing my fingers. That's all I can really do. So on my way to work, I did pick up some games, $1 each on these 360 games, nothing too special here. And I did pay the $10 for Just Dance 2018. This is just a flip though, I think this is still like a $20, $25 game. But more importantly than any old Xbox games, we got ourselves a new garage sale in cap. Picked up this Charlotte Hornets cap from the same sale, paid a couple dollars for it. Unfortunately, there's not many more garage sales, well, this weekend or this season even, to bring some luck to this guy, but maybe we'll kick off next season with the Charlotte Hornets cap. So Friday turned out okay at the garage sales. Let me quickly recap my horrible morning. This is all I found. However, during the day, I texted Sabrina a few addresses of some sales that were starting later in the day. And the second sale she stopped at after work, she uncovered a boatload of video game stuff. So let me show you what she came home with. She got this N64 bundle here. It was marked for $60. We'll come back to that in a minute. But it was an N64 system. It had 2 power adapters and a random RF cord, the actual AV cord, and an Atomic Purple controller, along with some decent games here. This Batman Beyond, I think I'm going to keep for my collection. That's a condition upgrade for me. You got Mario Kart 64, and that was the bundle that was priced for $60. But for an extra $10, she paid $70. She got him to throw in this Mario Party here, which they had priced separately for $15, along with a transfer pack and Battletoads on the Game Boy. So for $70, that was a pretty sweet deal. The next sale she stopped at, completely free of charge, she got this red Wii system here. It had all the cords here. Obviously I got to replace the top pieces here on the system. It did not have any controllers, but it did have a small stack of games. Nothing special, but, you know, Super Mario Bros. Wii was in there. And that was completely free. she said she went up there, she asked about game stuff. They said, well, hey, I got a Wii in the house. Let me go get it. You can have it for free. So that was pretty sweet. So then after I got off work, I raced back over to that sale where Sabrina got this stuff, and I picked up, essentially picked up the scraps, although I did get some pretty good deals here. You know, she had called me while she was at this sale, and I was at work. My hands were kind of tied. You know, she was sending me pictures, asking, you know, what should I get? And so anyway, I told her, you know what, just grab the good deal, which was this, and I'll come back through after work and see what I can do. So anyway, here's what I got. 3 Sega Genesis systems here, a Model 1 system, which is in really nice shape, and then 2 kind of beat up Model 2 systems. The Model 1 was complete with cords, controllers. These were both missing the AV, or the RF cables, but I did get quite a few controllers with all these Segas. Here are the 3 power adapters here, the RF for the Model 1, and I paid $50 for all that Genesis stuff. And then some GameCube stuff here, a Platinum system and a black system, along with a Wavebird controller, which does not have a receiver, but he sold me the GameCube stuff for $30. I think there was, yeah, there's 1 power adapter down here, but that was it for the cables on the GameCube stuff. A PS1, you know, PS1 Slim, Mini, whatever you want to call it. Here, it did not have a power cord, but I do have extras of those. Came with AV cable and not the matching controller, but a PS1 controller. That was $10. And then for $45, these were some of the better N64 games he had here. These are ones that Sabrina had sent me a picture of, but I was like, you know what, I gotta see if I can get a bundle deal on these because, well, I hope that still works. So I mean, $25 for a Smash was a pretty good deal, but 20 is a better deal. You know, it was one of those things where I knew I could probably get it for 20. So anyway, I got this whole stack here for 45, which was pretty good. So the total for all this stuff was like 135, and I was like, you know, I'm trying to throw in an extra $5 to just round it to an even 140. So this is what I grabbed. This being the highlight here. He did not know what this was, but as soon as I saw it, I recognized it as a Sega Nomad battery pack, which are pretty hard to find. I don't know where he got it, but he paid $1.34 for it. But I think the last one of these I had, I sold for like $45. This one is not in good shape, unfortunately. The outside of it is, but the inside, you know, he had left batteries in it so that it's all corroded, and I'm gonna see what I can do to fix it up, but even to take a chance on it for, you know, basically a few dollars is a pretty good deal. And with that $5, I also got Caesar's Palace, Super Scope 6, and Sonic Spinball thrown in. So $140 for me, $70 for Sabrina, so we spent just over $200 at the sale, but I think we got some pretty good deals, and this sale definitely saved the weekend. I'm filming this on Friday. I don't think I'm going to find anything on Saturday. I literally have 3 sales on my list to hit tomorrow. So this would likely be the end of the video unless something happens tomorrow. So I want to say thanks for watching, guys, and take care. Hey, so we got some games on Saturday. Mario Kart Wii, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and Wii Sports Resort for $3 each. They had a system for $50, which I did not need, but these are pretty sweet for $3 each. And that's it for Saturday.